Make sure everything is good. So basically, we're going to talk about the challenges you face as an attractive man. Let you know, as an attractive man, you're going to face a bunch of challenges, bro. And a lot of this day-to-day stuff that you're going to face as an attractive man is going to be aggravating, extremely aggravating, especially when it comes to other guys. But I'm going to wait for some of y'all to get in here before I really get into the spill. And we're going to get everything together. What's going on, guys? What's going on, man? Make sure everything up in here. But the challenges you're gonna face as an attractive man, bro, is something that other guys will never be able to relate to. Why a lot of guys will never understand you. Why a lot of guys will dismiss the type of stuff that you talk about. They can't understand it. They can't walk into a room and have chicks want them. They can't. They can't. They can't. They can't do what you do. What's going on, Ace? So the main challenges you're gonna face on a day-to-day basis, the challenges from other men, and like I know you guys like the beta male stare down. Like I like that too. I was like, dang, I never really had a term for that. But you gonna face the beta male stare down all the time, bro. I've been facing this for so long, bro. So long, bro. It's insane, bro. But going into it, bro, the guys they feel threatened by your presence, bro. It's plain and simple. They're threatened by your presence. I've been going through this for so long, go through this just about on a daily basis. Every time you come into a room, every time you come into a space, it's gonna be a problem. Just expect it to be a problem. Expect it like as soon as you get that look and they look up at you, they try to make that eye contact with you. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. They finna come at you with some bullshit. They finna try to do all this other stuff. Especially like when you be in club environments, bro. I done had guys try to come stand around doing the most, bro. It happens a lot when like chicks are around. They go buck wild. They do the most. I'm talking about, bro. They have the best stories. They have the best stories ever, bro. They have like the best adventure stories ever. They got the biggest grind ever, bro. The biggest grind other than something that is physically representing themselves. You see what I'm saying? They don't grind in the gym. They don't grind when it comes to bettering themselves. Nah, they don't grind there. They want to grind and say how much money they make to try to one up you, to try to overdo you, to try to outdo you. That's where the grind come at. Not much, bro. Surprised to see you live. Beta male stare. Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you for joining the live, bro. We got a lot of people coming up in there, so we finna get into the spiel. I really came on here to like answer the questions and stuff like that, and just vibe with y'all, because I really can't really get to all the comments and stuff like I really want to get to the comments. So this is your time to really like ask questions and stuff like that, because I'll be honest with you, I don't really have the mental capacity to be going through all the comments to answer all the comments. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I got a lot of stuff going on, and it's like it's not like my attention span to just be like extra stuff. But anyway, you go through a lot of challenges with these guys every day, bro. These guys, they can't accept your presence. When you at work, you got all this other stuff going on. You got like a supervisor or something you got to deal with all the time. You got other coworkers that's scoping you, looking at you like, especially when you got other girls, like you got girls working with you, and it's a place where you got even balance of like males and females and stuff like that, or a lot of women that work there. It's gonna be a lot of guys that's gonna be sitting there looking at you as the main threat of the building. You are the number one threat of the building, for sure. Hey JT, are you going to grow your locks out? They already growing out, bro. Yeah, they already growing out. It's gonna be a certain point, but I probably won't let them get too far down, like But yeah, I ain't gonna let them go too far down. But whatever y'all want to talk about, bro, we in here. But I'm just gonna keep on yapping until then. But bro, like that's the worst part about it. I heard this guy. He was talking about how he was getting sabotaged from opportunities because other guys was trying to block and sabotage him from getting in positions, probably like at work and stuff. Bro, that was insane. I was looking out like, bro, this is absolutely insane. It could really be blockade. That's why a lot of times you, especially with your attractive man, think you standing out wherever you go, and you make people threatened by your presence and stuff like that, bro. In these regular environments where there's a lot of like regular guys and they in positions of power and stuff, it's not really ideal for you, bro. It's not ideal because they looking at you as a big threat. They looking to any way to one up you. If they gonna do it in the club area, if they gonna do it on the outside, of course they gonna do it where they got somewhere where they got some power. You feel me? So if they in a position where they got some power over you, oh, best believe they finna abuse it. They finna go in on you. They finna go in. I had a lot of problems working because of this Casanova wannabe supervisor wanted to talk to the chicks, and he was getting mad because the chicks wanted to talk to me, and I ain't had to put in no effort. You know what I mean? Like especially at this big warehouse environment where I used to work at. And there was a lot of chicks that was to always come by my station, just talking to me, talking to me. Them same chicks, he'll run up to their station, like run. I'm like, I be seeing him literally run after the chicks that he'll see talking to me, and I'll see him peeking from around the corner, looking at me, talk to the chicks, look at the chicks talking to me and stuff. And then at the same breath, as soon as the chick walk off from my station, he running behind them trying to pat them, like literally running behind them, trying to pat them down and do all this other. I'm like, bro, you doing the most, bro. Every time, bro. Like I didn't have I had legit had like a guy stalker at work to a certain degree. Not really like in the essence of he just watching me like trying like at my every move. He just like to watch every move the chicks make around me. You know what I mean? Whenever like I'm by myself, he wasn't really minding me. But whenever the chicks came over to my station, because it was a place where we was working, we was getting like a bunch of Christmas wear and stuff like that. It was like a bunch of sports stuff. So we had to get them out these little cut cabinets and cubby holes and bring them over and put them in the bags and stamp them. So we all had a station there where we do that, and we'll have these scanners and we'll scan them. So we all had a station. So it was about two people per station, and it was about 100 of them. It was a big work staff, like a lot of chicks, and it was like chicks that used to come by. I had like a regular rotation of chicks that used to walk by, another type of rotation too, but another regular rotation of chicks like socially that'll come and walk by my station and stop by and talk and flirt for a little bit because sometimes they'll have to walk past my station to come and get other stuff when they done with the stuff they was doing. So this guy used to sit like he was always sit to be at a station where he could watch what I'm doing. Like he got to the point where every time I would scan something, he'll be in a station close by. So it's almost like he put himself in position to be able to adequately cop block, bro. Well, at least attempt to cop block. Like it's just insane. It's just insane. So, bro, you just have guys doing a lot of like weird stuff. That's just one of the examples that happened at work. One of the many examples at work, bro. Had like this older guy. He was trying to talk to this way younger chick that he was trying to take out for lunch and stuff. She ended up talking to me. He came back to the station talking about something. Oh man, you done took my girl, man. I'm like, what? Like she was never really your girl to begin with, but so I don't like when y'all young pretty boys come around. So I'm like, okay. So here we come with the insults. Here we come with all that. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hey, oh, what's up, bro? Being attractive in the workplace is rough, especially from the higher ups. They feel like they have to check you. Yep. They feel like they got to check you. They feel like they got to assert that dominance over you. Like that gives, you got to understand, they don't have sexual market power over you. You see what I mean? And that's what they really value. They wish they had that. But in a position where they feel like they got some type of power over you, where they feel like they can predict or change your destiny, even if it's a little bit, like a workplace, they gonna take full advantage, bro. They gonna take full advantage, bro. What's up with you, Jay? You even get hated on. Let me see something. You said you even get hated on by managers, the very important people, the very people that's supposed to set the example. Oh, of course. Them gonna be the main ones because they got a position of power and they can actively change things in your life. They can actively bring stress to your life. When you out on the club, you can just they doing the hate from the side and all that other stuff. They don't really have power over your life or nothing like that unless they work at the club or they security. That's another thing, bro. Dealing with security at the club that's hating, but usually all the security I ever come across with the club be cool with me. Like, I never had that security problem, me personally. But that would be another place where outside of where you work at and you trying to hang out socially, and if they get in a position of power or authority, they try to take over it They try to let me see what they do. They try to I forgot what the word I'm trying to say at the moment in time, but they try to abuse their authority. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I like the portrait mode. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. The regular camera mode, the wide camera mode, don't do me any justice, bro. This is what I really look like up close. Like this is what I really look like in person, type shit. I don't know what it is about that horizontal view. It just makes me look all different. Just everything. This is yeah. I noticed the portrait mode really captures how I look really in person. Let me see. Mark, it's over the food stamp sales. It's over food stamp sale. Hey, so them old heads be the most. Oh yeah, they definitely do the most. They definitely do the most. The homie CJ. Oh, he laughing. That's what's up. Morel 100. My man, what's going on, Cell Representative? Finally caught alive. My G California in the house. G Lock LA. What's up with you, bro? Shout out to Cali. Had a chick from there too. Yeah, it's a lot of chicks out there too, though. Yeah. One of my old reliables. Mark, I like having women managers or supervisors there. Those are the best for attractive or select men. Oh yeah, definitely are. If they're on your side. If they're on your side, and there's kind of a there can be a double-edged sword though. Like sometimes because you got to give them like an adequate amount of attention. Like it depends on what they're demanding from you from the encounter. Because they're gonna want something out of it too. So if they catch you if she's like the jealous type of manager and stuff like that, then she gonna start acting funny with you. Now your schedule start looking funny. Now she bothering you about every little task and stuff like that. But if she like really cool with you and she don't really care, as long as you just give her a little bit of attention and a little bit of flattery from here and there, bro, it's over that you in there, bro. I'm talking about like reports to HR getting erased, all kind of stuff, bro. That's bro, that's in the cards, bro. That's in the cards, bro. That can happen for sure. I like having women managers or supervisors. Those are the best for attractive or selective men. Yeah, yeah, everything. Mark, of course. Faith Can in my head is oval. Hey, it is what it is. What you got? Masculine perspective. What I realize, although I'm handsome, is more so the lack of social skills or not greeting people that makes them weird. Yeah. Or not greeting people that makes them weird. Yeah. It social social dynamics can get weird like period anyway because sometimes you don't know what people want out of you when they come around you in your space. You don't know if they want to come around because they feel like they can get something out of you, feel like they can benefit off of just being around you when it comes to women and stuff like that. So it's kind of sketchy when you get people just coming around you and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to really just decipher it sometimes. So you got to watch who you bring around you because you never know what they're around for. They feel like they can get some of your shine and it ain't happening. And it don't happen for them. Now all of a sudden the true colors come out. It's a problem. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me look at some of these right here. I guess I'll do it from here for right now. Definitely. Uh Action therapy. Yeah, they hate if you don't flirt with them. Oh yeah. You definitely gotta do some type of flattery. And it's not like extra like overly kissing, like you gotta overly kiss their ass and shit like that. It's just a little something like that. Yeah, you out of here, bro. That was definitely some suspect. Yeah. And masculine perspective, definitely. Arenthus, Juju Wow, definitely. That's why I got rid of them. Ace, people are weird around attractive men. They definitely are. They definitely are. Right, and they never make their expansions intentions clear. Masculine perspective, yeah. But they will. The intentions will be clear through their actions. They can't hide that. They're gonna eventually out themselves. They have to. And the truth is, women be hating too. It's like an unspoken rule that if you giving them that ego boost, they slowly start disliking them. When you not giving them that ego boost, they slowly start disliking you, especially at bars. Oh, for sure, for sure. I remember I had this it was this bartender I was cracking, right? So I used to go somewhere and I used to go to this place frequently. I'll put it like this, just to keep disclosures, But I used to go to this place frequently. I'll put it like that. And she start seeing me flirt with other girls, and I wasn't giving her as much attention as like before because I used to come around like speak to her, like when that attention started lacking a bit, they started noticing that, and now all of a sudden I'm getting my drinks, my because I only get Diet Coke. Now every time I came up there, it was an attitude like, here, whatever. And then when I started giving her a little bit more attention, all that shit went away, bro. So I already know that how that shit be with the ego boost thing. Her ego was boosted because she knew that a lot of the chicks checked me out at the place. So it was good that, chicks will suspect something because we were so close. We was always joking. She always be coming around, hug on me, doing extra shit. The chicks be doing that. The chicks know when somebody fucking with somebody for real, they know. Let me see. Mark, the older women on me, those are the ones that are really aggressive and want to invite me to the pool. Oh, older women, bro. Something else. Well, I done had sugar mamas in my days. I already know what's up. I already know what's up. And when you go to where they are, bro, they're very aggressive. They already know what they want. You know, they already been there, done that, uh, and already lived their life. A lot of them trying to relive their glory days, so they get them a youngin that look good to them. You ain't got to be actually like a YN or nothing, but you just be like a youngin to them. They'll call you a little juvie, even if you're only 10 to 20 years younger than them. They call you a little juvie, and they'll get down with you, brag to their friends and all about you. Jay, when someone mean mugs me, I give them the big Jim Carrey smile and bounce my pecs. Hey, that's crazy. uh, Jim Carrey smile. That's crazy. Old ladies are cool, but not feminine, masculine perspective. It depends on which one you're talking about. But I get what you mean though. I get what you mean, but I don't like really like generalizing because I've had a lot of good experiences and I haven't met every older woman, but I have a lot of experiences where a lot of them was generally very feminine. But it's to the point where if you're dealing with one that feel like she's above you and feel like she's running the whole show and all that other stuff, that's when the masculinity is all like when the cards really ain't in yours and they feel like they doing you a favor. That's when a lot of those times it be masculine. Some of them raised that way too, but the majority of the times when they feel like they in control of the interaction and they want to make all the call all the shots and all that, when they feel like they're in a position of power over you and they feel like they doing you a favor, that's when they get kind of like, on that end, and even borderline disrespect as well. So I had to cut some off because of that. Rent is peace, no though. Keep teaching, brother, for sure. Will do. Ross the Fit, what's up with you, bro? Definitely stay up in that gym for sure. This day was my rest day. It hurted me to stay. I did not want to rest today. I wanted to take my ass up there, but rest is very important too, guys. Very important. Women play the most games with attractive men. Super annoying. Definitely do. Definitely do. They can't make themselves seem like it's just easy, even even though in their mind they're talking about I want this guy to take me. For sure. They could be thinking that same thing and they could be thinking that same thing in their Ace. Yeah, he trolling. It's cool. I'm gonna get them all out of there. He said your looks is your game. Yeah, definitely is. It definitely is because women don't really give a damn about what you saying out your mouth if you aren't really what she looking at as attractive. After that, she just probably just gonna play into your ego and be like, "Oh, you think you doing something?" And we just gonna find out. Let him talk. Let him talk, and he gonna expose something that she's gonna find value in. You see what I mean? And that's how I get. That's how a lot of guys with the game end up getting their heads blowed up because they feel like they're getting them off of that. Tech NX, Jesus is the truth. Peace, yo, peace to you, bro. Samoan Nomad, you plan on doing street interviews? Hey, that's funny. Um, I might end up like up in the content somewhere like in the near future. Like when I get to my other destination, that's definitely in the cards. Like doing some more like public type stuff, that's definitely in the cards. So yeah. SSJ, body game 101 for sure. That's a huge part of it. Huge part. Huge part. Shout out to Ron Wills. Masculine perspective. It's more important to pick up on choosing signals. Definitely is. That was my biggest challenge right there. That was definitely my biggest challenge, especially when I made my transformation. I could not. I was oblivious to choosing signals. You just it's crazy oblivious. Couldn't tell if a chick was trying to talk to me. Uh, like proximity, eye contact, and talking to you is more important. Yeah, and talking to you is a dead giveaway. Definitely, that was a big problem for me. I wasn't good at the proximity. I wasn't good on picking up on none of that stuff. So yeah, that's a big challenge right there. I'm glad you brought that up, masculine perspective. That is a big thing when you're attractive and you're oblivious to choosing signals that a chick will give to you. Like you don't even know like is she checking me out? You just don't even know when a chick checking you out. You don't even know what she coming over there for and all that. You really just subtracting yourself. A lot of times I really mess myself up like that. The homie CJ, what if you're handsome but so socially awkward? You're gonna have to just start speaking to people, bro. But the thing is, when you try to people gonna naturally be drawn to you. So it's gonna be a lot of interactions that as long as you putting yourself in environments, period, people gonna end up coming around and gravitating towards you anyway. So you're gonna, you know, all you gotta do is just start engaging in more social interactions, really, to be honest with you. And the more used to it you get, then the better you'll get, even with the women that you're trying to get and stuff like that, or just regular social interactions as well. That's a big part of it. Jay, man, the game is lame, bro, but was a blast seller because the world's majority are NPCs. Yeah, definitely. SSJ, choosing signals after you're transformed is eye opening. It definitely is because it proved that if you better in yourself, that this can happen. You know what I mean? Like it happened on a scale that I was like, dang, are you serious? The chick that was the most considered beautiful in the school, and she aging like fine wine, coming to me telling me in my inbox that I'm fine. That was insane. That was unheard of for me. I was just posting the regular Facebook story, and she came out of nowhere talking about you were fine. And like meant that like big as fuck, like hard eyes and all that shit behind it. Meant that shit. And she didn't have to do that. What she gonna do? Like most chicks don't want to boost up a man's ego anyway, especially her. Like she never paid me no attention in school. You know what I mean? So I'm an outgoing guy. Arinthius, I'm an outgoing guy, and I noticed that if I'm regular at a store, come in like that, the women don't chase. Then if I had a bad day and come in on some quiet, no nonsense vibe, they follow my talk. It do be seeming like that though. It seemed like when you just chilling, you don't really want no interactions. Is when the most interactions come. Like you be like, dang, I'm coming in here. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm just coming in. Sometimes I'll be out there, but like, okay, I'm gonna see what's going on, see what the social dynamics playing on. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do that. I play into it. But on the days where I'm really just trying to handle some business, go in the store, grab me something, and get up out of there, I don't really care about what's going on. Man, that be the time when I be like, bro, I don't even feel like being bothered right now. I don't even feel like spitting the game and no chick, none of that stuff right now. That's when it all come. That's insane. He called that out for sure. Ace, I have face game, but body game is what pushes it over the top. The choosing signals are insane. That is a deadly. That's the deadly combo right there. And it's crazy because a lot of these guys out here be saying, "Oh, no, you're not attractive. You're not this or you're not that." But the girls are steady telling me something totally different. Stuff totally different. I mean, y'all can. At this point, I didn't gave y'all my TikTok, so y'all can go and look on the TikToks and all that other stuff. See what they got to say. I ain't even got to say nothing no more. Shazam X to get out and do events and things you like. Definitely. You just gonna end up meeting the chicks that you want to meet, meeting people and having different connections. When you're doing something you like, you in a comfortable element. I definitely advise for that instead of just trying to chase environments that you don't like to like. If you know you don't like clubs and stuff like that, but I'm just going there because the girl's there and all that, but you hate being there, it's gonna show on your demeanor. You're not gonna want to be there. You see what I mean? So I don't really advocate for going somewhere just because the chick's gonna be there. But I mean you can, but like, just be like, okay, yeah, whatever. But don't make that a regular thing, you know? I strongly advise you do something you like. From time to time, you can, do the necessary evil, going out to a bar, club, or whatever. really just go enjoy the vibe and the music. Really, I really use those environments for fun anyway. I don't really look to find any quality chicks there. But if I get a couple fun interactions or some crazy stuff going on or whatever, hey, it is like icing on the cake. But I don't go there with expectations. Masculine perspective, socially awkward comes from not having a crib to go to after she give you the green light. Let's keep it a stack. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy right there. hmm But not in all though. Not in all situations though, but that can play a big part of it as well. Like the stream. Appreciate you, Ace. Mark. What happens if I'm neurodivergent? What advice can you give the men that have mental disabilities? All I can say about that, because I don't really know personally, but I would say just do the best that you can, and don't let stuff like when I look at other people's stories and be like, the people that have disabilities that still achieve great things, just don't let it stop you. That's what I'll look at it like that. So whatever you can do, do your best. Even if you do have a disability, turn that into an advantage of yours. You know, like there's a lot of people that don't have legs in a wheelchair, but they still compete in the Olympics. They still doing great things. They're still building great physiques. They still competing in sports that people even with legs can't compete in. So stuff like that. People that have Down syndrome and stuff like that, or autism and stuff like doing amazing things out here. So disabilities ain't even an excuse no more. Uh, Abraxas Grants. I had made salmon burgers recently for me and my girl. That's what's up, bro. Salmon burgers sound pretty good. SSJ, my friends, not on body game, till still don't understand, and I'm not going out my way to get them to elevate. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're around the friends and they keep bringing up your physique and they keep bringing up your looks or something like that along that nature, or you getting all the girls, gotta watch out for that, bro. Now, if they hanging out with you and they ain't worried about what you doing and stuff like that, then that's cool. Because like if they ain't constantly bringing up and they ain't taking no slick shots at you, but if they doing that and they stand the way they are and they starting to bring up little slick stuff about you, you going to eventually have to cut them off. There's really no way around it. I ran these prayer hands. Appreciate it, bro. Bless. Morgan Wheezy, it's such where I got to be worried about how other guys look. It's exactly. That's why the looks passing thing is kind of crazy. I get where it is by like assessing yourself, but they go too overboard with the shit. They go way overboard with the shit. Like it's like, oh, you do this, he mugs him, he mugs. All that really matters is if you're attractive. Period. That's all that matters. As long as you're able to attract the women that you're attracted to on a consistent basis, and you don't have to spend no money and overstand yourself to do it. Shout out to Matthew C. Harm for that term. Then that's all that matters. It don't matter about if this guy mongs who or this. It don't matter about that. If you're able to go out on your own and get choose signals on your own on a consistent basis and make things happen and progress things with women, that's all that matters. You're attractive. Period. It doesn't matter about you having model top tier looks or nothing like that. The goal is to be seen as attractive, as sexually attractive by women. You know what I mean? You're gonna chase, of course, it's not gonna be everything just for the woman, but look, bro. We all want to reproduce. We all want to smash chicks. We all do. So all this other stuff that we're doing to improve ourselves, of course, we do want that as a reward as well. Just keep it a buck. It's not a lot to ourselves. So if you're able to, like, say for instance, you get all this stuff and you prove yourself, get your body right, and you get all this stuff, like that you're supposed to get as a man and all that, right? And top elevation, money, physique, all that, but no women want you. You see what I mean? You see how incomplete you're gonna feel? So come on. Yeah. No such thing as mental disabilities. It's all about knowing the rules socially and play by them. Yeah. I mean, if unless they have a real disability, like thinking and stuff like that, and being able to process stuff, then yeah. But other than that, then yeah, work to your strengths. Don't let it hold you back. That's all I got to say. Abraxas grants. Chicks like the way I look too. My face looks sleepy all the time. It is what it is. Like that's the thing. Like, and the crazy part is, you could come over there and you start talking about your experiences and be like, oh yeah, women see me as attractive and stuff like that, and guys would be like, oh, you're not this, you're not that, and all that. But your experiences are saying different things. That's why, like, whenever guys come on talking about other shit and trying to dog me for my looks and all, I just cut them off. I block them because all they're gonna do is gonna keep on saying, "Oh, this guy, this guy." I'm not gonna keep having that shit in my comment section because the ones that I really want, the women that I want, aren't saying that. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole different thing. I'm getting the results that I want from women. That's all that matters. UK09. No, though, I went to that reunion. You were right. My elevation was a slap to them lacking. I didn't force conversation and kept it cool. It's easy to hate rather than putting the work in. It's always going to be easier to hate than put the work in. Always, 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 and forever. That's why they use that as the main scapegoat because it'll always be. It'll always be. You holding up a mirror to what they never could accomplish. So something they never could do. Catching you live in the subway here in Seoul, Korea. That's what's up, Jay. Shout out to Korea. Mark. Thanks. I try my best. Definitely. That's all you can do, and that's all you should continue to do. Let's keep improving upon that. Jay just finished working out. Hell yeah. Don't worry, I'm back at it tomorrow. Shazam X. There's a few CEOs that have Down syndrome. Exactly. Uh A said, "Am I single? What is my dating life?" Yes, I'm single, and my dating life is just a bunch of like situationships type deal, chicks that are really cool that I vibe with, that I smash on, and it's just like that. I'm not ready for like any serious commitment right now because I got things I want to accomplish and stuff. I'm just not really in the mind frame to do all that right now. So yeah, I'm in a like situationships type deal, like FWB type deal, and they okay with it because I kept it real with. That's another thing, guys. Keep it real with the chicks from the jump of what you want. Even though even if you like never had a fear of losing a chick because you want to say, okay, hey, you know, I'm chill, we cool, we can smash from time to time, or whatever. Like when y'all start talking and all that, let her know that you got that interest of sexual interest and whatever, but you're not really trying to take it seriously, bro. It's gonna be chicks that actually really respect the fact that you come up front with that shit. And they find you attractive anyway, they just want to get in with you anyway. Now, someone ain't gonna be with it and ain't gonna want to deal with it, but you can't be scared to lose a chick, even if she bad, and to be like, oh man, like man, if I tell her that this is what I want, or say that, and I'll play into it like I want her for real, she gonna leave. You gotta get out of that. It's easier to, it's easier to just keep it a buck from the jump. Trust me, keep you out a lot of future BS. UK09, the words jealous and friend should not be used in the same sentence. Definitely. Base CBO, what's up, my boy? Yeah, them boys be taking that shit way too far. Yeah, they take that looks matching shit way too far. Way too far, bro. It is insane. Yeah, them boys be taking them damn face scans. Yeah. Salmon Burger does elite. Oh yeah, does sound elite. It definitely does. But yeah, face scans, paying other guys to rate your face and all this and that, your camel tilt and all. I understand that stuff does matter as far as your face and all that, but going to the extent of getting other people to do all you gotta do is look at, okay, I see what I look like and this is what I look like. Okay, now you can use those types of analysis to be like and just assess yourself and be like, okay, yeah, that's cool or whatever. This is what it is. Oh, it's cool. Find out I got almond eyes. Oh, okay, I got double eyelids. Oh, okay, that's cool. In that sense. But not to the be like, oh, I'm doing this. Oh man, it's over for me. Or, oh man, come on, fuck all that shit, man. Chicks ain't worrying about that about that. A lot of the stuff, the imperfections that they putting out there in the looks master community, chicks don't even a lot of the chicks be finding that attractive. They'll be like, "Oh, it's cute, your droopy eyes. You cute," stuff like that. I get compliment on my eyes all the time. You see what I mean? Or they'll be like, "Oh, they're too close, they're too far apart," or something like that. But like, chicks is not saying that shit, bro. It is the exact opposite. That's why I don't get it. But Cole Brown in the building was good. Yes, sir. Cole in his bitch. He been grinding over there too. Y'all showing some love. Yeah, you ground it up like ground beef. Oh hell yeah. Hey, y'all making recipes. Y'all making me hungry over here, man. For real. I just had some ground turkey too. Man, hey, your boyfriend to get tight, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it's going. It's going. We're gonna do a physique update in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna give it another 2 weeks. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be looking. Yeah. This is no, it's good. It's gonna be looking fire. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, after that, oh yeah, he's talking about cooking it. Refrigerate the patties. The salmon burger don't need no cheese. These dudes be wanting to the truth is these dudes be wanting to convince themselves that you don't have these experiences. They only want to convince you that you don't have it because they don't have it. They don't live in the reality. They can't fathom a chick that's wanting to come through, get some D, fiending for your D, talking about, oh, I want your D, like, you know what I'm saying? Where you won't come through and get some? When they go, like, chicks plotting on you, saying, oh, let's come and watch some anime, even though you know what that means. That's code word for come over and smash. We just gonna play it and not even make it through the freaking intro of the anime. Yes. It's different ways they'll come at you. You have girls plotting on you like that. Girls hitting you up out of nowhere, talking about I miss your D. I had girls like guys, y'all see it in the Patreon what I didn't put. So like it be girls plotting on you like that. They don't even be knowing like guys can't fathom that. They don't have girls doing that. They be the ones in there, hey beautiful, good morning, beautiful, how you doing? And all this other stuff. That's what they used to doing. They're not used to no chicks gunning for them. They don't have chicks hearting their stores unless they spreading out money and they asking how much can I get. Unless they wearing a bunch of designer and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, action therapy. Work on yourself and then walk outside. That's all you gotta do. Work on yourself, walk outside, see what happens. That's why I always emphasize plain Jane. You're gonna see where you really stand. Isn't that one of the best ideas, bro? Like walking outside, plain Jane, plain black t-shirt, G-Man, gas station t-shirt, regular Walmart slacks, and just a nice pair of regular designer. It could be designer shoes. It could be like Nikes. You ain't got to go overboard. Like some, it could be J's. You ain't got to go. You ain't got to go YN style, but just something, something regular. You can order off Temu, get a slim fit shirt, regular slacks, and regular dress shoes. That's what I wore out to the club. Got house over guys with designer and chains, guaranteed, and it's proven. My homie was with me. My homie was with me. I ain't gonna never forget the night I wore like a cowboy hat one night. It was crazy. Chicks was like, he are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, though I'm going to Mark with Rainforest Herbs. No, was it? Yeah. Shazam X. No, I am going to release an anonymous book about the shadow world. Shout out Uncle Rom. Oh, go ahead on, bro. For sure, bro. I'm definitely gonna do another series of that on the Patreon too because it's crazy. Even though I didn't really nipped it in the bud already on there, but it's coming. And be looking out on the Patreon in the next 2 days. Definitely going to be a lot of content on there. Going to be putting a lot of stuff on there. So, uh, yeah, I know it's been a while, guys, but it's gonna go down. I just had to get everything together right quick. So, teriyaki with grilled pineapples. Let me peep game. Oh yeah, plain Jane is the ultimate test. Yeah, plain Jane is the ultimate test. You can't hide behind nothing. You got to be you. That's why plain Jane is the ultimate test. Hell yeah, you right about that, Ace. Ultimate test. Can't hide behind with designer. They can't like it for nothing else. It's all plain. It's nothing but you. You in base form. That's a pure definition of take me as I am, not for what I got. Ooh, that's a bar type shit. Abraxas Grants. I be walking around this grocery store with a tank top and my ghost face pajama pants and get women staring at me all the time. And I'm 5'7". Yep, that's why I keep telling y'all guys it ain't about no height. You got that physique and you hitting on something, bro. The chicks be liking short kings, bro. Like, I don't know why bro. It don't matter. It's about how you look, bro. That's all it really come down to. It's about how you look. I told you I had a guy that was about five even. I gonna never forget. Before he was a Q dog, but he had the physique and he was getting all the chicks, bro. Telling you, if you short, you just gotta have you gotta be hitting on something. Your physique gotta be hitting, and most likely you gotta have that face card. But if you got a face card and the body, especially when you short, bro, you straight, bro. You straight, bro. I'm telling you, they will take that over tall. All right, bro. I'm a witness. I'm only 5'8". Shit, I ain't that damn tall. Shit, give it a buck. But your boy keep feel me? Your boy keep that. Mhm. And on top of that, they like to look at me. Yeah. Let me see. I be walking. Okay, body game equals you make the clothes. You are the sculpture. Exactly. You are the make. Ace, I'm 5'8". I get 6 foot women looking at me. Oh yeah, definitely. I get taller chicks coming at me all the time. I be like, bro, like, what do you think they want somebody taller than them? They don't care. They don't care. They say that for the guys that they don't find attractive. I'm telling you, that short shit don't matter. It don't matter. What's your max on the bench press? I don't necessarily bench press, but I know I can at least hit 225 at least once or twice. I mainly do push-ups and I do like main inclined individual push things with the 45 plates on each. I can do two of those, like two plates on each side and push up like that. It's like, I think it's upper chest workout or whatever. But I don't necessarily do bench press. But I do 100 push-ups every day before I walk out the house. No, though, that video on on the looks people give you is hilarious. I get looks from everyone, but I definitely get into the fragile masculinity games, and the dudes be so mad. Of course. Yeah, them looks be crazy though. Them looks be so crazy, bro. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Push-ups and sit-ups are better. Masculine perspective, yeah. Yeah, the push-ups definitely. I do weighted crunches. I do weighted ab crunches. That's how my abs thing got real thick. Even though, even being at that higher body fat percentage, my abs still stick through because of that. So I didn't. My shit's the cinder blocks right now. Like literally, I am literally cable crunching the entire stack with control and form and slowly, and controlling the negative on the way up and down. The entire 200 stack. I'm gonna tape myself doing it because a lot of people think I'm gonna be bullshitting on these lifts. But yeah, yeah, y'all gonna get this work. No, don't play in the gym. I actually know how to work out. So Ace, I was surprised by the looks from all the tall women. I didn't expect them to notice me. Throw a basketball in there and you in the game. Oh yeah. I got a good jumper shot. I'm not that good at like my handling and all that, but shit, I can shoot. My handling is okay, but my shooting is good. I was 210 all muscle and went down like the smaller look masculine perspective. Hell yeah. And basketball make good cardio too. Shazam X. I don't play those weak ass games for real. Most of those games scream insecurity, and your father should have taught you better, definitely. But you gotta understand, a lot of they fathers wasn't in on body game either. A lot of their fathers was simps, so they can only be passed down. You see what I mean? But anyway, it's your boy Noto. I'm getting up out of here, bro. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Hey, we're gonna be going live a little bit more often. And that's what's up, man. CJ, what's up with you? Noto, what's up? G, good to see another live and see y'all as well with you. For sure, man. Appreciate that, bro. But I'm finna get up out of here. Got some things to do. Y'all stay tuned, man. Appreciate y'all for